Ever felt like you were carrying the weight of the world alone? That quiet voice urging you to take a break might be your inner strength warning you of a looming crisis. While independence can feel empowering, it can also lead you toward a dangerous cliff. You might be juggling work, family, and personal life, convinced you in control, but that illusion could be your downfall. Pushing through the darkest days may seem resilient, but when does determination become stubbornness? Think back to those times you felt overwhelmed yet kept going, ignoring the warning signs from your mind and body. What if those moments marked the beginning of something far more serious? Many people confuse independence with strength, but it can quickly spiral into isolation. The belief that you don't need anyone is a dangerous mindset. Have you noticed how hard it is to ask for help, even when you desperately need it? That struggle creates a gap between you and those who care, a subtle yet significant shift. Each time you choose to handle everything alone, you're building an invisible wall. While it may feel protective, it suffocates support and connection, leaving you more vulnerable than ever. What's at stake? The risk of burnout, anxiety, and crippling loneliness. Ignoring the need for help does just delay solutions, it jeopardizes your inner strength. Here's the reality: true strength isn't about doing it all solo, it's knowing when to lean on others. Imagine how much lighter your burden could feel if you allowed support in. So, what's the first step? Start small. Share a challenge or ask for help with a task. You might be surprised by the relief that follows. Take a moment to reflect: are you genuinely strong or just getting by? Recognizing the difference could unlock your true potential. Remember, it's perfectly okay to let others in sometimes. True strength lies in vulnerability. Reach out today. You might discover the support you never knew you needed. You might see independence as a badge of honor, but what if I told you that this strength could actually become your biggest weakness? Picture this: you're juggling a demanding job, a bustling social life, and personal projects, all while convincing yourself you can handle it solo. Yet, beneath the surface, something troubling is brewing. Many don't realize that too much self-reliance can gradually wear down our inner strength. You may feel invincible, but the truth is you're teetering on the edge of burnout. Imagine coming home after a long day, utterly exhausted, and telling yourself, "I can push through." Each time you brush off signs like fatigue, irritability, or that nagging sense of dread, you're chipping away at your resilience. Have you noticed that some of the strongest people you know still lean on others? They understand an important truth: vulnerability isn't a weakness, it's a quiet strength that often goes unnoticed. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking you have to do everything alone. You've probably heard someone say, "I've got this," right before they buckle under the weight of their own expectations. This cycle often goes unnoticed until it's too late. Think about your own life. When was the last time you reached out for help? Most people only consider asking for support when they're overwhelmed, and that's where the danger lies. As time passes, those stress signals become harder to ignore. Perhaps it's that persistent headache or sleepless nights. Your body is trying to tell you something, but you are too caught up in the "I can handle this" mindset to listen. Here's the thing: you are not alone. Many are navigating this storm, believing they're doing the right thing by standing strong on their own. The irony: those who embrace community and support often emerge stronger and more resilient. It's not about giving up your independence, it's about knowing when to share the load. Imagining a team where everyone contributes their strengths. Together, they achieve far more than any individual could alone. Now, before you dismiss this as just another motivational speech, let's talk about the solution. Start small. Reach out to a friend or family member. Share a burden. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but that discomfort is a sign of growth. Look around you. The most successful people in your life likely didn't reach their goals in isolation. They built networks of support, creating connections that strengthened their resolve. So, what will you do next? Will you continue to stand alone, or will you embrace the power of community? Take a moment to think about that. As you reflect, remember true strength isn't just about standing tall, it's also about knowing when to lean on others. You have the power to reshape your journey. If this resonates with you, take a step today. Share this message with someone who might need it. Together, we can redefine what it means to be strong. What if I told you that your greatest strength could also be your biggest weakness? It sounds contradictory, right? Let me explain. Imagine you're juggling work, family, and friendships, convinced that self-reliance is your superpower. You tackle challenges solo, feeling invincible. But here's the catch: this mindset might be slowly undermining your inner strength. Many people don't realize that in our quest for independence, we risk isolating ourselves. You might not notice it now, but relying solely on yourself can create a silent barrier that erodes your emotional resilience. Picture this: you're at a gathering, surrounded by friends, yet you feel completely alone. You're smiling and nodding, but inside, you're crying out for support. You tell yourself, I can handle it, but a little voice wanders, what's the cost of this independence? The truth is, the more we shield ourselves, the more we disconnect from essential human connections. Have you ever pushed someone away who wanted to help? It's a common mistake. We think we're being strong, but we're really just building walls. Now, what happens when life throws you a curveball? When that unexpected crisis hits, the fade begins to crack. You realize you've been going it alone, and now you don't know how to ask for help. It's a scary realization, isn't it? Imagine standing at a crossroads. One path leads to continued isolation, while the other leads to vulnerability and connection. The stakes are high, and the choice is yours. But how do you know which way to go? Consider this: strength isn't just about standing tall, it's also about knowing when to lean on others. It's about finding balance. When was the last time you let someone in? Can you remember how freeing that felt? As you reflect on these moments, think about this: what if embracing interdependence could actually amplify your inner strength? It's a radical idea that challenges everything you've believed about self-reliance. So here's the takeaway: true strength lies in our ability to connect, share burdens, and invite others in. As we continue our journey, don't wait until it's too late. Allow yourself to be vulnerable and take a moment today to reach out to someone. You might discover that your inner strength grows in unexpected ways. After all, it's through those connections that we truly learn what we're made of. It's through the connections that we literally watched. or true